Hey, Chris Liepe here with another Gabriel Henrique first-time reaction and vocal analysis. Whitney Houston is one of my favorite vocalists, and one of the things I really love about her voice is her ability to manipulate her vocal weight. And one thing I'm really curious about is if Gabriel's gonna borrow that aspect of this vocal performance. Also, it's kind of cool that I'm going back in time with my experience with Gabriel. Thank you for the recommendations, by the way. I get to see something now that's over 4 years old. It'll be interesting to mark the way he's evolved and improved over the years.
Share my life, take me for all I am, 'cause I never taste all my colors for you.
He's already doing it. Listen to this. These are the same notes. Da, 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 da. It's not a melody that's moving around a ton, but listen to what he's doing.
Share my life, take me for all.
Share my life. Head voice, then take. Same note. Different resonances. Different weights.
I am.
Right? I am. Backing off there. I can't wait to see where this goes.
'Cause I never taste all my colors for you.
Ooh.
Take my love. I never ask for too much. Just all that you are with everything that you do.
Everything that you... Did you hear how he continued to lean into that and accentuated his vocal break there? How many singers have you heard say, "Oh, I'd love to eliminate my vocal break"? Well, that might be a good tool, but don't eliminate your vocal break. Use it artistically. Lean in, compressed like we talked about in the other video. Having that difference and that contrast is beautiful, as you can see here.
With everything that you do. I don't really need to look very much farther. I don't wanna have to go where you don't follow. I don't hold it back again. That's special inside. Can't run from myself. There's nowhere to hold. We don't make me collapse from my door. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay my arms if you there. I must stay immersed in you there. Don't walk away from me.
Ooh, me! More evidence of him releasing into notes instead of trying to hit notes, right? There was that wonderful access of head voice there, the sigh from one chest voice note down to another chest voice note. He's not doing this, me, and just plowing through that transition, me. There's so much more freedom with this type of approach. By the way, this is a singing channel. I teach people how to unlock all sorts of things about their voices. First, by being non-judgmental, and second, by being playful. If you'd like help pulling from the playfulness and freedom of singers you love and doing things with your voice that you never thought possible, click the link below and join my free singing course, and I'll help you get started.
We don't make me collapse from my door. I don't wanna hurt anymore.
Right? Has a huge amount of weight on hurt anymore, but he got there by being light. A drastic transition in vocal weight. This is something that Whitney Houston did really well. He's doing it equally well in his own way. I'm so happy to hear this. Now, an interesting melodic change choice that he made here.
Stay my arms if you there.
Stay in my arms is what the original melody is. He's not singing it this way because he can't hit that note. So I'm curious to see what he does later. I bet he's saving it.
Stay there, seen you there. Don't walk away from me. I have nothing.
Ooh, cool.
If I don't have you.
I really like that choice. Backing off, choosing to be in his head voice there for a while, maybe even sooner than you might think, but it worked really well.
You see it flew right to the heart of me. You break to my arms when the strength of your love. No.
You know, it's interesting. Celine Dion didn't speak a word of English when her first English album came out. And you wouldn't have known it. She was coached into performing a language in which she did not know. There is a marked difference in his interpretation of certain sounds in the English language between this performance and Stand Up, and then again with Earth Song. He just keeps getting better and better. But his vocal abilities and his emotional connection to the song as a song, even if he doesn't fully internalize what's going on from a language standpoint, because he's so invested in the performance and the emotion of the performance. As English is my primary language, of course I notice some things about the way he's saying certain words, but I don't care. It does not impact the emotional integrity at all with his performance. And this actually brings up an interesting point of discussion. I work with a lot of singers who have a different primary language other than English. And when they're singing English songs, they're always asking me, how can I sound less foreign and more American? And I caution people in this. It is better to sound like your authentic self, even if that means that diction isn't there to your or someone else's arbitrary standards, than it is to sacrifice emotional connection and a genuine sort of natural way that you would approach something. Now, there's a balance, but don't pursue being someone or something that you're not. I love that we've seen a gradual progression of the adoption of English diction. He's clearly not worried about it. I think that's the most amazing thing here.
No, I never knew.
Whoa.
Love I could not wait to lose. Your memories survive. All I can hold on to. I don't really need to look.
That last passage was fantastic in terms of dynamic vocal weight, register changing, but also it's not just about going from head voice to chest voice. It's about how much breath pressure he's using for particular words and how much he's backing off, even within the same resonance.
Very much farther, I do what I have to go, where you don't follow. I hold back again, this passion in time, get it wrong from myself, there's nowhere to hold.
Okay, I want to experience this launch in a one cohesive unit. Another observation I have here about 4-year younger Gabriel versus now is his sense of timing, particularly over these soulful tracks, has improved quite a bit. He tends to push the beat a little bit during his runs in this particular section, whereas later on, the more recent recordings, he's laying back in the beat. He's letting the track lead him. And there's this sense of relaxed intensity that's happening when you can let the track lead you rather than you pushing the track. Another fun thing to witness in his evolution as a vocalist.
Follow, I hold back again, this passion in time, get it wrong from myself, there's nowhere to hold.
Okay. I want to back this up a little bit. Watch his body language. I've talked about this in other videos. This is not tension. This is not keeping him from doing things. He is, his hand gestures, his movements are an extension of what's happening with his voice. And there is this positive feedback loop happening as he experiences the resonance of his voice and perpetuates the movement of air through his body with natural, engaged, impassioned movements. We would not be hearing what we're hearing out of his mouth if it was not a whole body experience for him as a vocalist.
She knew there, don't walk away from me. No, I have nothing, nothing, nothing. Don't let me close my door. I don't wanna hold anymore. Stay for you there. I must imagine you there. Don't
Talk about strategy! He purposely withheld that note so that he could play to one of his huge strengths as a vocalist, shivers!
but my door. I don't wanna hold anymore. Stay for you there. I must imagine you there. Don't walk away from me. No, take away from me. Don't you dare run away from me.
The other amazing thing about using whistle register there is it further perpetuates the original approach of Whitney Houston, where she backs off in a completely different way, using different vocal weights for those high notes. He's both nodding to the original and putting a huge stamp of his own on this song. It's brilliant, pure brilliance. He's exercising restraint, strategy. He knows that we want to hear that note, and he made us wait.
Oh, stay for you there.
Also, there, in particular, he drug that time. And you can contrast that to what he was doing earlier. He really pulled back on the beat and let that whistle float. And we got this sense of like, whoa, time is standing still for just a second. Incredible phrasing, incredible choice of timing, incredible execution.
Must imagine you there. Don't walk away from me. No, take away from me. Don't you dare run away from me. Oh,
No.
I have nothing, nothing, nothing. If I don't have you.
His difference between what I am coming to hear as his lower whistle register and his upper head voice, it is awfully hard to tell the difference. Awfully hard. There's a purity to the whistle tone, but I think they overlap in how he has honed his technique. That is absolutely amazing. I think that's lower whistle right there. Head voice? Head voice? Lots of people who are working on their whistle, including me, tend to have this gap where we can, get super high stuff, and then of course our head voice that is, takes over in there. But there's several notes that we just can't access. He's able to create the whole, smooth out his whole range by going from chest to head voice to whistle in an incredibly seamless way.
If I
Wow. Out of all the Gabriel Henrique songs I've listened to so far, and there have only been 3, this was probably the one I was most closest to, and so I had probably the highest expectations for it. He absolutely delivered. Thanks again for suggesting this. I'm looking forward to checking out more. You are invited to leave comments with additional suggestions. What cover song would you like me to check out next? And again, if you'd like more help with your own voice, click the link below and join my free voice course. And we'll see you for more.